In this video, I am going to explain the C objective type questions. So in the first question, here the question is, what is the output of the following code? Here we have a small snippet of the code. In this, here we have given void main and double k is equal to 0. Here we have taken the value of k as 0 and it is of type double. So here for k is equal to 0.0 and k is less than 3.0 and k plus plus. So here what we are doing here this is an entire statement. Why? Because here we kept comma, semicolon. So in the first iteration, the value of k is equal to 0.0. So 0.0 and we are checking with, is k is less than 3.0? Yes, 0.0 is less than 3.0. Now you cannot come into the for loop because here there is a semicolon. So after k is less than 3.0, there is no block to enter into the for loop. Again, the k value will be incremented. Here, initially the k value is 0. Now it will be incremented to 1.0. Now we are again checking, is 1.0 is less than 3.0? Yes. Again, this is a semicolon and again you are entering into the loop. K plus plus. What is k plus plus? It is 2.0. Is 2.0 is less than 3.0? Yes. Again, this k value will be incremented. That means we don't have any block to enter. Just we are repeating the for loop. Here k value will become 3.0. Is 3.0 is less than 3.0? No. So whenever this condition becomes false, you are coming out of the for loop. After coming out of the for loop, what is the first next statement? So here printf %lf, that means you are printing long double, that means long double. Here you are printing the value of k. So when you are coming out of the loop, what is the present value of k? It is 3.0. So now you are printing in the form of lf, so it will be 3.00000. So this will be the answer for this question. The next question is, here int main and short I, that means here I have declared a variable I which is short, which is of type short I. Here for I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, here I is equal to 1 and I is greater than or equal to 0. The condition is I is greater than or equal to 0 and I plus plus. Here for each value of I, you are entering into the for loop and you are printing the value of I. Here what is the first value of I? I is equal to 1. Is 1 is greater than or equal to 0? Yes. Come here and print the value of I. Again, you are coming into the loop. You are incrementing the value of I. The first value of I is equal to 1 and now it is incrementing to 2. Now again, is 2 is greater than or equal to 0? Yes. Again you are coming into the loop and you are printing 2. Again you are entering into the for loop. Again, what is the next value of I? I value is equal to 3. Now is 3 is less than, is 3 is greater than or equal to 0? Yes. You are coming into the loop and you are printing the value of I. Again, what is the next value of I? I value will be incremented. Here the value of I will be 4. Again, is 4 is greater than or equal to 0? Yes. Again you are coming into the loop and you are printing 4. So like this, how many times you will be printed? How many times it will be printed? As long as the value of I reaches the range of short, this will be printed. That means the number will be printed until the signed limit of short. Here the numbers will be printed until the signed limit of short and the program will be successful. The program will be successful. So this is the answer for this question. Here the next question is void main. In this void main, I have defined a user defined function. User defined function. This is a user defined function. So when you're entering into the main, so it calls the user defined function m. Here in m, again when you enter, here you are printing hi. You are printing hi. Again you are calling the same function. Again you are calling the same function. Again you are entering into the loop. You are entering into the user defined function. Again you are printing hi. Again you are calling the same function. Again you are entering into the function and you are printing hi. Now like that, there is no end. There is no condition to come out of the function. So it is endless. So like that, as long as you are calling this function m, hi will be printed. How many times? There is no limitation. So infinite times hi will be printed. So in this, infinite times hi will be printed. So that is only simple logic. In this example, here main I is equal to 0. Here, what is the value of I? Initially, the value of I is equal to 0. Now, while I is less than 10, yes, 0 is less than 10. So now we are entering into the loop. I plus plus. Now, presently the value of I is 0. Now it becomes 1. It is incremented to 1. Now again, printf, hi. I have printed hi. We have printed hi. Next, come to the next line. Next, here again you have another while loop. I is less than 8. What is the value of I? 1. Is 1 is less than 8? Yes. Come here. Enter into the loop. Now what is I plus plus? Now the value of I will become 2. Here print hello. Print hello. Here hello will be printed. Next again you are entering into the loop. Inner while loop. So what is the value of I right now? 2. Is 2 is less than 8? Yes. Again come here. I plus plus. Now I value will be 3. And again print hello. Here hello will be printed. Next again, is I is less than 8? Yes, I is 3. Is 3 is equal to 3 is less than 8. So again come into the loop. Now I plus plus. I value will be 4. Again print hello. Print hello. Hello will be printed. Again the value of I will be 4. 4 is less than 8? Yes. Again come into the loop. Now I value will be incremented to 5. Again printf hello. Hello will be printed. Again come here. Now is 5 is less than 8? Yes. Come down. And the value of I will be 6. Again printf hello. Hello will be printed. Again is 6 is less than 8? Yes. Come down. The value of I will be incremented to 7. Now again print hello. Again is 7 is less than 8? Yes. Come down. And come into the while loop. The value of I will be incremented to 8. Again hello will be printed. Again hello will be printed. Again come into the loop. Is I is less than I? Is 8 is less than 8? No. This becomes false. This becomes false. Now again the control goes to the external while loop. External while loop. Now what is the present value of I? I is less than 10. Yes. I is less than 10. Okay. Now 8 is less than 10. Now I plus. Now it will be 9. Again printf hi. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hellos, again hi will be printed. Hi will be printed. Again come to the while loop. The value of I is 9. 9 is not less than 8. Again the control goes to the outer for loop, outer while loop. Now is 9 is less than 10? Yes, 9 is less than 10. Again, come here. The value of 5 plus plus. I value of 5 will become 10. Again, print high. High will be printed. Again, while. What is the value of 5? 10. 10 is not less than 8. Again, go for the external or outer while loop. The present value of 5 is 10. Is 10 is less than 10? No. Now, you are coming out of the outer for loop also. Now, this will be the output. First time high, after that 7 times hello, again 2 times high. So, high will be printed once, after that hello will be printed 7 times, after that high will be printed 2 times. So, this will be the answer for this question. Again, the next question is, here we have defined a function void foo. In that we are returning 1. Now this is your main function void main and int x is equal to 0. Okay, and x is equal, you are calling the function user defined function foo. Okay, but here you have defined the function is of type void. That means you don't return any value to the call function, but here you are trying to return 1. It's not possible because it is a void function. Void function cannot return any value. That means if we don't want to return any value, then you have to declare that function as a void. But after declaring void, you are nowhere can return the return value. Supposed to return the return value. So this will give you a compile time error. This no doubt you cannot return the value even after defining the function is of type void. So this will be a compilation time error. This will give you a compilation time error. So here the answer will be compile time error. This is the answer for this. Here this is a very small question. So which one are the loops in C? In C programming we have for loop. In C programming we have while loop and also do while loop. So all these three are loops in C. Loops in C. So here the answer is all of the above. All of the above is the answer for this question. The next question is main. Here int I is equal to x, switch x, switch of x. What is the value of x? X is equal to 1. That means switch of 1. So first of all you have to compare where the case is matched, where this expression and the case expression is matched. Even though we wrote the default in the front, if we don't have any matching with the case expression or case statement, then only this default will be executed. Here the expression is 1 and we have case 1 also, so that this will be executed. So what happens? Printf high. That means high will be printed. After that you will come out of the switch statement. So simply the answer for this question is high. We don't execute the default statement because if we don't have any matched case expression, then only we will go with the default. Here clearly switch of 1, that means 1 is there. So expression is 1. So here you are comparing that 1 with the case expression. This one and this one is matching, so that this print f high will be executed. So the output will be high. So if you see here, the output will be high. So this will be your output. The next question is, here int main, the value of int a is equal to 5. A is equal to 5. Now while a is equal to 123. A is equal to 123. A is equal to 123. Here we are not using any comparison operator. Here we are doing item assignment. That means a is equal to 123. That means here the value of a is equal to 5. Now we are assigning a new value to the A. Now it is 123. Now A value becomes 123. That means what is there in while of 123? 123 is a number. It is a non-zero number. See, if it is a non-zero number, it will be treated as true. All non-zero numbers will be treated as true. So while of true, that means the condition is true, so that you can enter into the while loop. You can enter into the while loop. So here you are printing rabbit. You are printing rabbit. You are printing rabbit, and after printing rabbit, you are just simply by using break statement, you are coming out of the while loop. You are coming out of the while loop. After while loop, what is the next statement? Printf. Printf green. So printf green. So green will be printed. So now this is completed. So here we are doing assignment, but not comparison. We are not comparing A with 123. Just we are assigning a new value 123 to the variable A. So here 5 will be replaced with 123. So finally the output will be rabbit and green. So this is our output, rabbit and green. Okay, understanding? Here the next question is main. Here int A is equal to 32. What is the value of A? A is equal to 32. Do. So here we are using do while loop. Irrespective of the condition of the statement, irrespective of without any checking, once these set of statements will be executed. That is the advantage with the do while loop. For the second time, if you want to run this code, this while has to be true. That means it has to be checked with some condition. So here you just come into the loop, print %d A. So what is the value of A? A is 32. 32 will be printed. Next you are incrementing the value of A. So now A becomes 33. If A greater than 35, what is the value of A? 33. 33 is not greater than 35. Now while 1 means it is true. Other than 0, all numbers will be treated as true. So while true, it is true. That's why you are again entering into the while loop. Again you do the same thing. So print %d. What is the value of I? What is the value of A? A is 33. Here 33 will be printed. Again increment the value of A. A will be 34. A will be 34. Again if A greater than 35. If A greater than 35, then only you can come out of the loop. Otherwise you just while true, it is true. Again you are coming here. Again you execute the same. Print %d. That means the value of A is 34. Now A++. It is 35. Again, if A 35 is greater than 35, no. 35 is not greater than 35. Again, you are coming while loop. Again, you are coming into this part. Again, you are printing the value of A. It is 35. Again, now the value of A++. That means 36. Is 36 is greater than 35? Yes, this condition is true. 36 is greater than 35. Now you are entering into the if condition. If condition. If block. So here what is there in the block? Break. Break means simply you are coming out of the do while loop. Out of the do while loop. So after executing this program, so what is your output? 32, 33, 34, 35. So this is your output. This is your output. Now if you see here, so this will be your output. Here 32, 33, 34, 35. So this is your output. Next question is here K and J are there. For K is equal to 1. In the for loop, we have initialized a variable K. We can initialize more than one variable in a for loop also. So K is equal to 1 and J is equal to 10. Now is K is less than 5? Yes, 1 is less than or equal to 5. Now come here. Print %d K plus J. What is K? 1. What is J? 10. So 10 plus K plus J. K plus J is equal to 1 plus 10 is equal to 11 will be printed. Again you are coming into the loop. What is the value of K? K plus plus. K will be 2. Is 2 is less than or equal to 5? Yes, 2 is less than or equal to 5. This condition is true. Again, you are entering into that. And percentile D, k plus j. What is k plus j? The present value of k is 2. 2 plus 10 is 12. Here, 12 will be printed. Again, you are entering into the loop. So, what is the value of k? K will be 3. Is 3 less than or equal to 5? Yes, this condition is true. Now, we are entering into the loop. Now, print k plus j. What is k plus j? K plus j is 3 plus 10. It is equal to 13. 13 will be printed. Again, you are entering into the loop. Now, the new value of k will be 4. Is 4 is less than or equal to 5? Yes, 4 is less than or equal to 5. Now, print percentage k plus j. K plus j. What is the value of k? 4. What is the value of 5? 10. It is 14 will be printed. Again, k value will be incremented. It is 5. Is 5 is less than or equal to 5? Yes, 5 is not less than, but it is equal to 5. Again, the condition is true. Again, you are entering into the for loop. Printf again, k plus j. So, what is k plus j? K is 5, j is 10, it is 15. Now, again, k value will be incremented. It becomes 6. Is 6 is less than or equal to 5? No, the condition becomes false. Now, you are coming out of the for loop. So, what will be your output? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This will be your output. Okay, I hope you are all understanding. So here 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this will be your output. This is the correct answer for the given problem. Here, what will be the output of the following code? Here, this is main. Here, you have defined 3 user-defined function. First, this user-defined function will be called myShow. Now you come here to the myShow. Here, the static int I. Here, you have defined a variable k of type integer of static variable. So here, k is a static variable. So what is the static variable? Its value will be alive between the function calls. So what is the value of k here? Initially 20. Now you are printing the value of k. Now print the output. Initially the output is 20. Now you are incrementing the value of k. So now it is 21. Now it is 21. Again, after completing this, you are going to your main function. Again, you are calling myShow. Again, you are coming to the user-defined function. So when you come to the second time, the value of k won't be 20. Here, the value of k will be 21. That means you have defined the variable k is of type static. That means between the function calls, their lifetime will be available. Its value will be available. So after the next function call, the value of k will be 21, but not 20, because you have defined the variable of type static. After that, you are printing the value of k. So now what is the value of k? 21. Again, you are incrementing the value of k plus plus. Here, k plus plus means k value will become 22. Again, you are going to your main function. Again, myShow. Again, you are coming to the user-defined function. Here, static int k is equal to, here, even though the value of k is equal to 20, because it is a static between the function calls, the value of k will be kept constant. Okay. Now, the value of k is 22. Now, you are printing the value of k here. Here, 22. Now, again, the value of k will be incremented to 23. After that, you are going into your main function. Here, there are no other statements. Here, the program will be terminated. So, what will be the output? The output of the program is 20, 21, 22. So, this is the output. 20, 21, 22 is the output. So, here, this is your output. 20, 21, 22 is your output. So, here, main, here you have declared a variable of type register is equal to 10. Now again, after register, you have a block. In that block, you have defined locally register A is equal to 15. Register A is equal to 15. Now if you want to print A, this local A will be printed here. That means for this printf statement, you are printing 15. Why? Because here in the local, in this block A is local, the value of A is equal to 15. So after that, when you are coming out of this block, again you are asking to print percentile D, the value of A. So actually what is the value of A? The value of A is equal to 10. Here 10 will be printed. So 15 and 10 will be the output from this program. So we can see here 15 and 10 will be your output. This is a very simple program. In this question, we have defined a function main in that int A is equal to 3. Now switch of A, that means switch of 3, but we have not written anything in the switch. This is an empty block. This is an empty block. We have not written anything. So simply you are just skipping this switch statement and you are coming to the next statement of switch. Why? Because here there are no statements to execute. So after that you are coming to the next statement of switch. So what is the next statement of switch? Printf. So what will be printed? My switch will be the answer. So what will be printed? My switch will be the output of the function. So here the output will be my switch. Here the output will be my switch. Here in this question, you have defined a character variable code is equal to A. Code is equal to A. Now you are sending that code character A into the switch statement. So now this A will be compared against the case statements. Here case 61 plus 64 plus 1, that means 65. Here case 88 plus 8 into 8, 64 plus 68. So now when you pass this character here internally, this character ASCII value will be considered. Here the character ASCII value will be considered. Here case this case has the value is 65. Now it's ask A, the character A ASCII value is 65. These 65 are same. That's why this statement will be executed after that you are coming out of the switch. So print ant. So initially ant will be printed and after that you are coming out of the switch. After coming out of the switch, what is the next statement? The next statement is printf palace. So that means ant palace will be the answer, will be the output. You just simply remember that. Here the character is capital A. So switch code, you are sending the character A. But here these are integer values. So here it is 65. The ASCII character will be internally converted the character code into ASCII code. So here the ASCII code of capital A is 65. So this 65 and this 65 are matched so that the corresponding statements in that case will be executed. So ant is printed and you are coming out of the switch by using break. So after coming out of the switch, what is the next statement? Printf. So this palace will be printed. So ant palace is your answer. If you see here, this will be the answer for this question. Ant palace. This will be the answer. Here this is very simple question. What characters are allowed in function C in order to give a name to the identifier? So you can use alphabets, you can use numbers, you can use underscores. So these are the naming conventions. Either you can create an identifier with a complete alphabets or combination of alphabets and numbers, that means digits and underscore. But no identifier shall not start with a digit. An identifier can start with an underscore. Okay. So this will be the answer for this question. Here we have taken int A is equal to int B is equal to 25. So what is B? B is equal to 25. So here we have given the location of B also. So the address of B is 1234. Now I am storing the address of B. I am storing the address of B into an integer pointer. Integer pointer. Here I have taken a pointer P. In that P I have stored the address of B. Address of B. Now I am trying to printf percentage. That means I am printing two integer values. From where I am getting these integer values? From A, from B and Q. B and P. From B and P I am getting the values. Here is small correction here. Here I am storing the value of B in a pointer. So what is the value of B? The value of B is 25, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I am not storing the address of B. Here in this question, in the pointer, I am storing the value of B. Star P is equal to B. So what will be stored in P? 25. Now I am trying to print the value of D percentage. So here the value of B is originally 25 and P, what is there in P? In P 25 is there. So 25. So what will be the output? 25 and 25 will be the outputs from this program. If you see here, so here you can see 25 and 25 will be the outputs of this program. The next question is, here we have defined a variable int x. X is static. Here the value of x is 5. So when you come here, void main, int x is equal to 9. Now the value of x will become 9. So again, when you enter into this block, the value of x will be 4. The value of x will be 4. When you come out of this block, and if you are trying to print the value of D, so it will be percentage D x. What is the value of x? The value of x is 4. So always the updated value will be kept alive because you have defined the variable of type static. So now if you want to print the value of x, 4 will be printed. Here the output of this program will be 4. So what is the output of this program? So 4 will be the output of this program. So this one is the output. So in this example, in this program, we have taken main. Here y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. Now here if 1 or y is equal to 1. That means here this one is a bitwise OR. Here this is a bitwise OR. Bitwise OR. Bitwise OR. That means here 1 will be considered, or here y is equal to 1. That means initially the value of y is 0. Now you are assigning 1 to y. That means y value will become 1. Now we are making a bitwise OR between 1 and 1. So if both are 1s, then it will be 1. It will be 1. That means it is giving, or you can call like this. 1 means it will be true. 1 means it will be true. This will also true. So true and true is true. So that means this entire statement is giving the final value as true. If it is true, then you can enter into the if. Then you can enter into the if statement. So now we are printing printf y is percentage D. So what is y? Y is, here the answer will be y is percentage D. So what is the value of y? Y is already, the value of y is updated, it is 1. So y is 1. So answer will be y is 1. You just clearly listen. Here you just understand. Here 1 and here is also 1. And for 1 and 1, you are making a bitwise operator. Bitwise OR. So bitwise OR gives 1 and 1. It will give you 1 as the answer. So even whenever if of 1, that means 1 is true. 1 is true. So because it is true, then you are able to enter into the if statement. So that's why y is percentage. That is what is y? The value of y is updated. It is initially the y is equal to 0, now it is updated to 1. So the value of y is 1. So here if you see the answer, if you can able to see the answer will be y is 1. So this is the answer for the given question. Y is 1. In this question, here x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. Now, here you have shorthand notation, x division by is equal to x by y. Here it is equal to x is equal to x by y. Now, in this, these two will be first evaluated. That means x is equal to x by, what is the value of x? 2. 2 by 2. So, 2 by 2 is 1. Here, what is the value of x? Here is also 2. So, x is equal to 2 by, the resultant value of this is 1. So, 2 by 1 is 2. So here x is equal to 2. So this will be the output of this program. So here we have used a shorthand notation. After opening the shorthand notation, first division will be evaluated from right to left. So x by y, 2 by 2. So it is 1. Again x by 1. Here the x value is 2. 2 by 1 is 2. So now finally the x value is 2. Now if you print the value of x here, 2 will be printed. So 2 will be printed. So this is your answer for the question. Here, what is the priority among these operators? So this is the priority of the operators. So usually, so this is one priority, then this one, and then this one, and this one. So this is the priority of operators. This will be the output of this program. This is just theoretical question. So in this, initially a is equal to 0. After that, you are writing a is equal to 10 plus 5 into 2 into 8 by 2 plus 4. Here star and division will have the same priority. Now we will evaluate the star. So here 10 plus 5 into 2 is 10. 10 into 8 is 80. 80 by 2 plus 4. Again 10 plus 80 by 2 is 40. 40 plus 4. Here 10 plus 40, 50 plus 4, 54. So 54 will be the answer or output from this code. This is a very simple code. So here the question is, what are the data types of variable that can be returned by a function? A function can return int, float, double character. A function can return struct enum. A function can return pointers to variables, arrays, functions, structure variables, enum variables. All these things can be returned by a C function. So the answer is all of the above. So a function can return either this type or this type or this type. Anything can be returned by a function. So all of the above is the answer for this question. So I hope you're all understanding the videos. Please practice each question individually on your C compiler so that you will understand what is happening. So listening is one aspect and practicing is another aspect. So after thorough listen, if you practice it on your compiler, so it gives perfection on the C program. Soon I will give you more videos on these interview questions so that it will be helpful for your software industry interviews point of view. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video.